Y'all want to hear some scary shit? This next story took place in San Antonio, Texas, again at the Martin Luther King Bridge. Y'all see that bus stop right there? Yeah, that one. So this story has 3 characters, Honey, T-Rail, and RJ. The names have been changed of a couple of the characters for privacy purposes. So Honey was sitting at this bus stop, and RJ's best friend, T-Rail, came by in a blue Buick. Now, Honey and T-Rail had some history. T-Rail was RJ's best friend. RJ is Honey's cousin. T-Rail and RJ were always into shit, and if anybody knows San Antonio in the early 90s, y'all will know it was a hot ass mess. I'm talking violent as hell. Anyways, T-Rail thought Honey was the most beautiful creature he had ever laid his eyes on, and he used to always ask her to marry him. Marry me, marry me, marry me. If you marry me, I will get out the streets. I will stay out of trouble. T-Rail got into shit so deep that RJ was begging Honey, please marry my best friend. Like, if he's a good dude, he just always in this stuff. Like, he'll, take care of home if you marry him. And Honey was like, hell no. I ain't gonna do it. So now that y'all got the background, Honey was sitting at this bus stop, and T-Rail came pulling up in a blue Buick. And he was laughing and smiling like normal, like, hey, I will give you a ride, come on. And she was like, no, I'm not getting in the car with you because you're always in shit. I'm not getting in the car with you. And T-Rail was like, man, come on, where you going? She was like, I'm just going down there, but I'm not getting in the car with you. I went on the bus. And he was laughing so hard. And he was like, come on. And she was like, no, I'm not going with you any damn where. I will wait on the bus because I don't want to catch no strays in this car with you. So T-Rail takes off that way down the bridge, and Honey looks down at her Jet magazine and looks up because she was like, maybe I do want that ride. And he was gone. Now, that bridge is pretty long, and it was a few seconds in between. She was like, maybe he was just speeding. The next week, Honey was visiting her brother in prison in Three Rivers, Texas. And guess who was there? T-Rail's brother also. So Honey says, hey, I seen T-Rail last week. He was trying to give me a ride, down the street. I did not get in the car with him. T-Rail brother was like, you saw who? She said, I saw T-Rail. He was trying to get me to get in the car and take a ride, give me a ride to where I needed to go. And his brother was like, you couldn't have seen him. He got killed a year ago. Say what?